Sunshines! Even though it is a little bit belated, in today's video I am going to be sharing with you my January rains and shines. I have all kinds of random favorites this month, ranging from books to beauty to fellow YouTubers to food. So I'm just going to dive right in with the item that is at the top of my list, and that is my favorite book from January. I actually did a review of this book, and I will be sure to link it down below as well as a card somewhere up here. And that book is All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doer. This book was incredibly moving and touching. The imagery was incredible. I won't go into too much detail because I go into lengthy detail, almost probably too much detail in my book review, but it is about a young blind girl named Marie-Laure who lives in Paris with her father, and it follows her and a young German boy who lives in a city called Ulfrhein in Germany, and it's during World War II as the Nazis begin to occupy Paris, and she and her father work at the museum, or rather her father works at the Museum of Natural History in Paris, and sort of the adventures that ensue throughout their lives and time during the war. It's very incredible. It's a little bit on the longer side. It's an adult fiction book, historical fiction set during World War II, and it moved me so incredibly. I was so touched, and it's definitely one of my favorite books of the month of January and has the high potential of being my favorite read of 2016. Next up, I have a few beauty favorites to share with you, the first of which is my holy grail all-time favorite perfume right now, and this actually might be my all-time favorite perfume that I've ever tried, and that is Nirvana White by Elizabeth & James. Elizabeth & James is actually the brand that is owned by Mary-Kate and Ashley, which just goes to add to my love of this perfume, but it smells so divine. The website describes it as a blend of delicate peony, chic muguet, and tender musk for a feminine scent with a dark sophistication, and I love it. I think maybe it is the peony. My body just absorbs it in such a wonderful way, definitely quickly becoming my new signature scent. I just love it. Another beauty fave of mine this month has been Skin Drink, which is a moisturizer by Lush. I've had this for a couple months now. I got it back in December, and I have used probably about half of it. I've been using it as a moisturizer in the morning and in the evening, as well as using it to mix with my Color Effects makeup drops. It's got aloe vera and avocado, and it's super moisturizing and wonderful, and I just love it, and it's super silky smooth and super hydrating. And another beauty favorite of mine has been the Cover Effects Custom Color Drops. I am in the color G20, and I absolutely love this stuff. I actually have been pairing these two together to make my own tinted moisturizer. I love the coverage of this product. I love mixing it with my already tinted moisturizer. I haven't really used it on its own. I've noticed that it doesn't quite blend as easily unless you mix it with something, but I'm thinking about getting one of the primers or one of the oils that Cover Effects makes to mix it with, just to kind of see what it's like, but it is gonna last a while, I can already tell. So worth its value, and it totally packs a punch. I love that you can build it up. Another beauty type favorite has been the Lush Comforter Bubble Bar. Emily and I love this bubble bar. You can usually get about 4 baths out of it, although the Lush website does recommend breaking in 2 and using it 2 times. It smells so sweet. There's just something about this one that is just so great, and this is definitely my favorite. My last beauty favorite is my purple hair. I absolutely love my purple hair, and I have only washed it 3 times since I've done it. I've only been washing it 1 time a week, which hopefully you guys can't tell, but I love it. It's turning kind of multi-dimensional. It's super wonderful, and Drew is an absolute hair magician, so if you need a hairdresser and you are in my area, by all means, message me and I will send you her information. She is super incredible. Actually, most of Emily and I's coworkers actually go to Drew now, which is pretty incredible, and I also wanted to do a tiny little shout out to Leah, who I believe that's how you say your name. Drew was telling me that you came to see her after seeing her on my channel, and it was so sweet to hear about that. And so I just wanted to say hello and that your hair looks wonderful, and I am so thrilled that you were able to meet Drew and that she was able to do your hair. And thank you so much for watching me and being a subscriber. I'm just so tickled that we were able to go to the same hairy godmother. Next, I have just a couple of food favorites that I have been loving this month. The first of which I have been eating as sort of a dinner and lunch a lot this month, and that is avocado with tomato on toast. I've really been enjoying the Dave's Killer Bread, like the honey oat bread, and it's delicious, it's so filling, and it's so good for my skin. I love avocado and tomato, and the combination of those three is just so delicious. Oh my gosh. Another favorite of mine from January has been Veggie Straws. Emily and I got this gigantic bag of Veggie Straws at Costco. They are so good, and in this particular bag, they actually added sweet potato, but it's like 38 straws per serving, which is a gigantic serving, and they have a little bit of salt. They taste just like potato chips, but they're not. They're super great, and honestly, I could eat so many more than 38, but I don't. I try not to. They're so good. My last food favorite is actually a tea, and that is the ThinTea Detox. I have been using this off and on for quite a few months, and I have not been as consistent as I should be or could be, but it is a 2-part tea where you do a 28-day detox in the morning, and then at nighttime you drink the 28-day fat burn blend. They are so delicious. They're formulated without caffeine. They're all natural. They're super, super wonderful. They actually sent me this tea, ThinTea did, and I have been slowly working my way up to the fact that I am going to do a full review on it, so watch for that in the future. I absolutely love this tea, and I have to say it's been helping me feel less bloated, more energetic, and it's been a great way to help me feel like I'm seeing more results at the gym a little bit quicker, because we all know how important that is and how helpful that is. So this tea is really great. I have a lot of great things to say about it, but there will be a full review coming soon. So one of my random favorites this month has been Neko Atsume. If you guys don't know what this game is, it's super incredible. It's so, so, so cute. You kind of collect cats, and they wear the accessories that you buy them and put them in the yard, and you feed them, and then they leave you gifts, and it's super incredible. I love, love, love that game. A lot of my friends play it. I wish you could be friends with people in this game so you could like show each other's cats off, but you can take pictures of cats, and basically you're trying to collect the cats that come to your yard. It's super fun, and just kind of a fun game to just look at now and then, because it doesn't take much brain power. And then I actually have 2 random sort of YouTube / Instagram favorites. Kira Rose, and I will be sure to link her over here. Kira is a vegan beauty lifestyle vlogger. I found her because she talks about Lush a lot. She's super fun. She has videos like showing you what she eats in a day. She has wonderful beauty videos. She seems like a super fun girl, and I just absolutely love watching her videos. I've been just kind of breezing through them, watching as many as I can. The other YouTuber that I want to share with you, her name is Sana, and she is here on YouTube as Books and Quills, but I love watching her book reviews. One of the book reviewers that I most recently found, she posts really great, short, sweet, to the point videos about hauls, reviews, and has a lot of great things to say. But another reason that I love following her is actually on Instagram. Her Instagram feed is just beautiful and gorgeous and full of white light and just wonderfully laid out, and something that I aspire to in my Instagram feed, if I'm not telling a lie. My very last thing is my rain, and I actually have only one rain this month, and if you follow me on Twitter, you probably aren't surprised by this rain, but that is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This mascara, at first, I thought it was super wonderful. It's really fluttery and flowy and gives good volume and length and all that jazz, because I think it has some fibers in it and whatever. But in reality, this mascara really let me down. It is super flaky. Oh my gosh, I will put it on, and even if I put a setting spray all over my face, it falls throughout the day, and it's not waterproof, and I don't actually know if they have a waterproof version, and maybe that would be a different story, but it falls, and then I get the dark cast around the bottom of my eyes because it blends in, and I just end up with these rings of black, and it is super not attractive. At first I loved it, and I think I might have even raved about it a little bit because the formulation is just the right amount of not too dry, but it is so horrible with fallout. Alright you guys, well those are my January rains and shines. Mostly I loved almost everything I tried this month, but I did have just one just not great encounter with a product, and there it is. I also wanted to quickly say that thanks to the generous patronage of my patrons over on Patreon, that was a lot of patronese, say that 10 times fast, I will soon, very soon, like probably within the next couple of weeks, be finally purchasing a ring light, and I am so excited to see how this totally ups my beauty video game. I have a bunch of makeup videos that I've just really been wanting to make, and a bunch of videos that you guys have been wanting me to make, and I want to let you know that I have heard you, but I am holding off until I get my ring light, which hopefully will be very soon. So thank you all who support me on Patreon. It means so much. It just allows me to pour the money back into my YouTube channel, into making things even greater. So thank you guys so much for sticking around, for supporting me in so many different ways, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Darcy's Delight! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have some of this tea tonight. So this is a geeky hostess fiction set during one of my favorite time periods to read about, and that is the World War II era.